What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving. Bellies is full. Bellies is full. Right now, we coming back to the game, the New York Knicks. Um, this is an end season tournament, but this is also a game I know a lot of people look forward to. How the, the way being that Miami ended the New York Knicks season in the playoffs. This is a game that's been highly anticipated. How the Knicks going to play right now, one will have to wonder, but the Knicks are playing good basketball at home. Yes, I can say that. We are playing very decent basketball at home. We have lost some games, but right now we have a good record at home. Last season we was terrible at home. I mean, we evened it up some down the line, but in the beginning of the season, teams was just coming into the Garden doing basically what they want. This year, the Knicks is playing more with pride. It could be the consistency that we have on the team, being that we only really added one new player to the game, and it could be the defensive scheme. And much as y'all hear me say, I do not like the scheme. I do not like the schemes. Now let's get back onto this game. The Heat are 10-5, as I just said. They'll be coming into the Garden trying to break that 3-game winning streak. The Knicks are sitting pretty right now at sixth place of the East, where nobody had them to start the season. We're 8-6, two games over 500 right now. And when it comes to our conference, we're 7-1 against. We're actually 6-4 against Eastern Conference opponents. We 2-5 against teams that's over 500. The Heat are 7-4 in the conference and 2-1 in games that's decided by at least 10 points. So this is going to be a game for the New York Knicks. The Knicks score an average of 110. That's two more points than what the Heat allow their opponents to score. And this is going to be a very important game for the New York Knicks because the Knicks right now we're not looking at the playoffs, but we're talking about this end season tournament, which if y'all watch my videos, I'm not too fond of. But the Knicks can actually take Group B with a win over Miami today. And what I say that because if you look at the standings right now in the in season tournament for the Eastern Conference Finals, not the Conference Finals, excuse me, Eastern Conference, well, you see right now the best team in Group A right now is the Indiana Pacers, which happens to have the best record of all teams of the East in the season tournament. And if we slide over to Group B, you see there's the Bucks, then there's the Heat, then there's the Knicks in third. The Bucks have 2-0, and the Heat are 2-0. But if the Knicks was to beat the Bucks right now, it would actually if we was to beat. This is how we can get to Group A. If we beat the Heat right now, excuse me, I said the Bucks. If we was to beat the Heat in this tonight, and then we go off to play, we go to play Charlotte, and Charlotte is looking terrible in there, and then the Heat go to play Milwaukee. They haven't beaten Milwaukee this year yet. The last time they played was uh November 30th, and that was a 122-114 loss to the Bucks. So if the Knicks can beat the Heat tonight, and then the Bucks somehow beat the Heat again, or even if the Heat was to beat the Bucks, we actually need the Heat to beat the Bucks. The Knicks would take that top spot in the Group B because it will push the Miami Heat above the Bucks because they beat them. They are actually 2-0 apiece right now, and if we was to beat them, it would put the Bucks. It would put the Heat at 2-1, and then with the Heat go in and beat the Bucks, it would put them 2-1. They would be over the Bucks in the tournament because they got the win, and the Knicks would be over the Heat because we got the win against the Heat. Now in that scenario, it's possible. It's plausible, and it's possible because if you look at the way the Heat is playing some good ball. They're on a 2-game winning streak right now, coming against the Cavs and the Bulls. I know the Cavs and the Bulls are some of the teams that are very disappointing this season, but their teams they play. And the Bucks, the Bucks have been up and down. They're not as dominant as everybody thought they would be. They have their moments. They look kind of old with Dame Lillard. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like he came in the team. They have weaknesses in that team. But when we talk about this in-season tournament, which I do not like, I'm just going to keep stressing. The Knicks actually have a chance to take Group B and go on to the knockout rounds. And then in the knockout round, it's going to get crazy because it's going to be them wild cards and the top teams of each group. So the Knicks going to have their work cut out for them. But this is a game that's possible. I think the Knicks going to come into this game looking at last year, the way the playoffs ended, looking for some type of revenge. And if we can beat the Heat, it could put us in a higher power ranking. Right now, I think we're at 12th right now in NBA power ranking, the new power ranking that came out. And we did lose against Minnesota, but Minnesota's a damn good team. I know a lot of people keep talking about this Carl Anthony Thomas trade and everything. I'll believe it when I see it, when it happened. But right now, it's just talk. It's just talk. And as I told y'all before, it's never gonna be any cap on this channel. I'm gonna report the news as it comes to me. I'm gonna give you my opinion. And like I said, my opinion is never written in stone because I'm not in management. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in management. But um, like I said, it's my opinion. I'm gonna give it to you. But right now, in my opinion, I don't think Minnesota is even thinking about trading Towns. If there's something out there like these guys hearing, then I'm not hearing it. But some of these dudes have inside tracks. But a lot of things they talk about never come to fruition. It's just a lot of talk. I know that's a way to keep the public entertained, but I'm about facts, bro. I'm about facts. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to hit me up in the comments. Tell me how your Thanksgiving was. I'm really looking forward to all my fellow Nick Cave dwellers, how y'all enjoyed your holidays. And what do y'all think? Do y'all think the New York Knicks can take Group B? It's very possible, y'all. It's very possible with a win tonight and then a win against the Charlotte Hornet and a loss against the Miami Bucks. The Minnesota Milwaukee Bucks could put the Knicks on top of Group B. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay healthy, stay safe, God bless, and peace.